Hi, my name is Damien and this is my story on how I beat hepatitis C. I broke up with my partner and I wasn't feeling too good about myself, so I came to the AMS and my doctor suggested that I get a full body checkup, check for HIV, all the diseases. I was quite confident that I was going to come back clear, but I come back, it was Hep C. And at first, it took me 2 years to deal with it mentally before I could deal with it physically.
Hepatitis C is a bloodborne virus, so it's spread by direct blood-to-blood contact between people. And the most common way that people come into contact with hepatitis C is through injecting drug use.
I first met Frances, and she told me that I could have some time with it. So I think it took 2 years, you know, until I came back to her and said, you know, I've got to get this done. I want to get this over and done with. I go, but at first I had to get certain things in you know, lifestyle. I had to get living arrangements. I had to make sure that everything was proper so that I could get that treatment in place.
Damien came over to us with hepatitis C. He's a young person, really didn't have any liver disease, but he was really keen to prevent that happening in the long term.
Genotype 1 is a 12-month program.
So the treatment at the moment is an injection that people take once a week and tablets that they take twice a day for 6 to 12 months.
The first 3 months of treatment were the worst part of it.
Because you can only do this on your own. You can't have anyone, no one can tell you what it's going to be like for you, because it's going to be different for everyone else. I don't know what the dropout rate is in the first 8 weeks. I don't know the statistics of it. All I know is that I could have given up in the first 8 weeks.
Because when you're on the treatment, you are weaker. You know, you're not a stronger person. You're a weaker person in regards to you're losing the body weight, you're losing body muscle, you're losing, you know, all these things that make you weaker. So you need to make sure you've got a stable place to live, a good set of friends, and a support network that's going to help you.
Part of not being 94 kilos is that I'm feeling a lot smaller, which is making me feel weaker. But I like that I'm losing weight.
After 3 months, you start to feel the medication. For example, I started to get a little bald patch on here. I would get more aggro. I was eating less. I had less patience for anyone but my medication. Like, I was adamant, like nothing could get in the way of my treatment. I was all about me. I got a mindset that I've never had before, where a completion mindset, whereas this is going to be done, this is going to be done, and no one's going to get in my way. What was bad about the treatment was that it wasn't that bad. Okay, all the fear mongering involved with the treatment wasn't that bad. You know what I mean? Like, what I was doing to myself was worse. You know what I mean? I'd say to myself, oh, you're going to lose your hair. You're going to get yourself sicker. You know, there's no way you're going to beat this. It's a 50-50. You know, so I was pessimistic. You know what I mean? So I thought, no way, my life, I've been stuffed around that, I've fucked up my life, or whatever it is. This isn't going to work for me. No way. But it did.
4 months and 1 week into treatment, and I am undetected. It says in my blood results, which I'm very impressed with, because I was told that it's a 50-50 treatment, that I got 50-50 chance of getting rid of it. So within 4 months it's already undetected, and it's not in my system. I've seemed to have beaten the side effects in regards to what they said might happen. I haven't lost any hair. My skin is absolutely brown, which I've going to the liver clinic and seeing what you might look like if you were a bit less healthy is a worry, because I'm definitely happy that I look very healthy. I feel more lethargic, but feel good that I am getting better.
6 months into it, you're sick. You know, you're thinking, fuck, I've got 6 months to go. But it's taken you 6 months to realise how sick you were.
This is 6 months mark. We've reached the 6 month mark, I'm undetected. I'm cheering. We've got 6 months to go from today. It's supposed to be. I love the idea that it's not in my system. I've lost a lot of weight. You know, in 6 months, I'm now down to the correct weight I should be for my height and weight, which is good. But you know, I've never been able to put my hand around my wrist before. But
you start to feel good about losing the weight. Like, you start to feel good about yourself in some regards. But you know that's not you losing the weight. You know, it's your body saying, hey, I can't eat, I'm not sleeping properly. Sleep was another thing. First 3 months I felt fine with sleeping. The second 3 months I would wake up in the night with these brain snaps where I thought I was never gonna fall asleep ever again. Like, you get this split second of absolute madness.
The last 6 months have been hard in regards to the way I've had to deal with frustration, and I start off in the morning energized. By about 2 o'clock, I'm tired. I need to lay down to rest for an hour or so. I need to give myself like just an hour of sleep or an hour of rest, just sitting down doing absolutely nothing. And then I get the energy back to maybe go pick up my son from school, or go ride for half an hour or something, and come back and I need to rest again. I'm getting more tired at 6 months.
I've never been so angry in my life. Like, I've been angry. You know, I've had issues with anger. Do you know what I mean? But the treatment taught me that, like, if I can handle that snaps, like those instances where I could honestly break the world if I could. But if I could handle those moments and realize that I handled those moments, it was getting better. I don't know what it's like for some people that have had discrimination when it comes to Hep C. I've never been discriminated against. I've never had discrimination labelled on me. I've never put it at me, and if I did, I'd be like, yeah, I beat it. You know what I mean? As long as you can say that, you can only, I think, be discriminated against something if, you know, you go, okay, I tried, I don't want to do it no more, or you give up, or if you say, no, I did it my best, and you gave it 100%, what can people say?
So what it's going to do is it gives me a picture through your liver. I'll show you what it looks like afterwards, and it tells me whether I'm pushing too hard or not, and when it's a good time to go. And we do about 10 of these little jolts, and each one of those little kicks or feelings, a different way of going through. It gives me an average when we're done to see how stiff your liver is. So the overall stiffness score, they range from 2.5 to 75.
What's good, what's bad?
Anything under 7 means so little scarring that the machine can't find it. But 7 and 13 are the magic numbers. Alright. And you've got none. Your final score is 3.5. If this virus is gone, then you've got a healthy liver that you can walk away with.
Sweet. And I've never completed anything in my life before. And this has helped me do a lot of things in my life prior or afterwards. Like, completing something has given me the strength to go and do other things now. If you've got Hep C, you should try to get better.
So I'm used to having a blocked nose and you know what I mean, like a flu and phlegmy chest, because that's something that I thought was a cold.
I haven't had a sniffle or a cold or I'm breathing through both nostrils in 15 years. And to breathe through both nostrils feels great.
Fuck, I don't have to do that again for a while. I mean, I said that wrong. I'm hoping I don't have to do that again ever, But if the outcome is that I have to go through this treatment again, I fucking don't know. I've done it once. So, I'll have to put on the weight first, because I couldn't imagine losing 25 kilos off what I am now.
I'm faster than my son now. Like I used to feel, at 27, I felt slow and overweight. At 34, I feel fitter than I ever have.